This is the application, and that app lives inside of your Shopify store. So you don't need to go anywhere else outside of your store. And it's integrated with huge catalog of data from Ingram Content Group. There is more than 12 million titles available inside of this application. And we have the advanced filtering on the top. You can just browse and filter the database easily, find what you're looking for. So if I click on any of those books, you can see books details. So we have the cover image, we have the title, the ISBN, we have authors information, the publishing date. This is also very helpful because you can identify easily books that are for pre-sale. And I'm going to show you how to easily organize pre-sale books in a collection. So if I scroll down, we also have BISAC subjects, which are essentially categories. It's an industry standard in books to organize books. We see the religion and all that things. And if I scroll down, we also have the annotation and the publishing marketing. So all the information that we want for books to have on our website. Right now, I already populated my bookstore with some books. Those grayed out checkboxes mean that those books are already in my store. But we can browse by BISAC subjects. So I can go for romance and I can select, let's say, fiction romance. And I want to see what books are available in the database from Ingram. So I click search and those are the results. And I want to add some of those books to my store. I can just select some of them just like that, hit import. Here we have the import confirmation page. And as you can see, all BISAC subjects are added as tags. And that enables a lot of automations inside of Shopify because Shopify uses tags for all sorts of conditions inside of collections, inside of filtering. So I'm just gonna go ahead and import those books. And just like that, simple, all books are added to my store. They're being created. And then let's go to products. By default, they are added as draft. As you can see here, we have some big numbers in the inventory. And this is all synced with Ingram's web services, with Ingram's database. So now I'm in the book. And as you can see, the description is here, the title is here. We have the cover image, the BISAC subjects as tags. Price sections populated. So we have the price, we have the cost. So that's how much it costs to buy this book from Ingram. Shopify automatically calculates the margin and the profit. This is very helpful for your analytic dashboards, financial analytics that are pretty robust inside of Shopify. And then we also have inventory. So Shopify is very flexible, and I know a lot of you guys have brick and mortar. So you want to sell online and you want to sell books in store. So if you want to achieve that, you can just add additional location to those products. Let's say I'm going to add my shop location. I save it. And then here I can just update the inventory. Of course, Shopify has options to bulk update inventory. It supports all sorts of CSV files. So it's very easy to update that. And then you can fulfill products from your brick and mortar that connects with Shopify POS, which I'm also going to show you in a minute how it looks like. You can sync the inventory that you have in store with the inventory that you have on your online store. And a lot of our clients, they actually use Ingram's warehouse, Ingram's fulfillment as a backup. So they first fulfill through their brick and mortar, and then if they run out of products, that location is taken automatically used for the fulfillment. We also have the metadata that I was showing you. So we have the publishing date. Then we also identify if the product is pre-order. We have the authors list. So with this information, I can just go to collections and I can easily automatically organize my products. So let's say I already have my finance collection. I already have my pre-orders collection. As you can see, I have the condition. It's a smart collection. Maybe let me start again so I will show you exactly how it works. So pre-orders finance, let's say. Now I select a smart, and then I can use tag to look for basic subjects. So I want books that are from finance category, but I also want those books to be only for pre-sale. So then I can change the condition and I can use Ingram is pre-order and set it to true. And just like that, it's gonna organize all my products, all my books in the store by those two conditions. Right now, I don't have any pre-order books that are in finance, but I can remove one condition, hit save, and now it's going to add my one only pre-order book that I have in the store. And you can also do the same with authors. So I can have my pre-order, but I can also add authors and then just type the author name. And then I will have this collection that is pre-order and for authors. Or you can go for finance category, but just only for specific authors. And you can combine all those conditions. You can make a collection that needs all the conditions to be true or any of those conditions. So you can say finance and personal growth if you want to have a collection like that. So as you can see, very flexible. You can do a lot with that. Then next, I wanted to show you the POS. So I don't have the physical device with me, but I want to show you the flexibility and the level of customization that is possible inside of Shopify POS. And this is by far the most modern device to sell in store and make sure that you have the full control over the layout, over the location. So for example, here I can select, I have my two locations. One is my Florida warehouse, but I also sell in person, and I also have my shop location. So I can see that, and you can assign POS to different locations. Then if I want to customize something, I can go and see the layout. So that's what you are going to see on the actual device. You can add different buttons. So let's say I want to add an action that applies discount. So I have a customer and maybe they come to the store every week and I want to give them a discount for the loyalty or something. I just click a button and I can customize that and save it as template. So really a lot of flexibility here. I'm not going to go through all of this because of the time limitation, but I would just want to show you what's possible. We can also preview how that looks on mobile, because Shopify POS is also an application that you can download on your mobile or on your tablet. So you can see how it looks like. I can even show you how receipt looks, and you can customize design of that as well. So I can go to header and I can say that I don't like that toolbox, right? So I can just remove it. I can add my logo for the branding. I can make the logo to stretch full width. So much customization here. I can move things around, remove, add SKUs, compare at price. So all of that. And then the most important part is the checkout, right? So we want to make sure that it's all clear, people understand what they're buying, and if they get the receipt. So this is an example of how checkout looks on mobile. So you have the first screen with all the products, subtotal, discounts if there are any, then payment approved, and you can select what kind of receipt they want to get. So you can even send it on email. If they have a shop app, which is actually great distribution network inside of Shopify, so they can get that through shop app. Print, you can print that, then thank you. You can also customize that. We can have it on the tablet, that's a little bit bigger. So you can see here, you can change the colors, make sure that it's all full branded. So right now I can make it dark. Obviously doesn't look the best, but this is just an example. Yeah, Shopify. Really, we've been in this industry of building software, working with different systems, and in terms of the e-commerce, I honestly think this is the best solutions.